Hello, my guys, gals, non-binary pals, all of the above and none of the above alike, and welcome to WWE 2K24. I have been looking forward to making this video ever since I finally got my capture card and I could actually record stuff off my Xbox. I fucking love this game to death. And today we're going to start episode 1 of, frankly, especially in 23, one of my favorite modes, MyGM. We're going to delete a save file. That one's not real. This one is real, but that one's not real.
Take one. Mark.
Action!
Hey, I'm Cody Rhodes, and welcome to MyGM, where you can control your favorite brands and... Team, guys, really, am I the right person for this? I don't know the first thing about being the general manager. Really, Cody Rhodes, the face of GM mode in WWE 2K24?
Whoa! Easy, man. Don't be so hard on yourself. Everyone has the potential to be a great GM. Just look at me.
Yeah, man! You're the American nightmare! You don't want to take advice from this guy, because a GM is a lot of hard work. Sometimes it's actually a nightmare. Yeah.
It's only hard work if you make bad decisions. It's really not that bad. You draft the best superstars, you book them in matches. That's the easy part, by the way. Unless your favorite superstar is the Red Flame.
Okay. There's no reason to talk bad about the Red Flame, because a guy like you is gonna forget about important things like seasonal challenges, Hall of Fame, power cards. Stuff that you forget about is stuff that I do the best.
I bet you don't even know about resting your superstars.
What about watching the rivalry grow?
Oh, don't make it sound like you have a plan.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing.
You don't even bring your book.
I bring my book every show. You
Guys, okay. Like you said, that's the easy part. But what about ring experience?
Yeah, ring experience is good. That's important.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Right? What about talent scouts and contract management?
Yeah, you know what? Let me see this. You didn't... Look what you did. Look what you did.
And now he's leaving.
No, you made him leave. Come on.
You made him leave.
No, you made him leave.
Don't forget about trades.
Trades? Simulate.
And that cutscene is just the perfect amount of goofy. Alright, so going into this, as you can see, as you can tell by what they were talking about, we're going to become the GM of WCW, specifically because I love WCW just that much. And each character that you see here has their own special ability. So Adam Pearce, he can increase the level of all the active rivalries by 2. Sonya Deville, you get power cards for free. They each have their own unique thing. And I'm gonna go with the only GM I will ever pick starting in 23, and that is Tyler Breeze. Because being able to have superstars recover 15 stamina, just even if it's once per season, just straight off the bat, that's golden. With WCW's unique ability, they extend the duration of all contracts on your roster by 3 weeks. And then we are going to 3, 2, 1. Be facing Sonya Deville, who will be in charge of 3, 2, 1. NXT 2.0. What a weird time in NXT. Our third brand will be helmed by 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Paul Heyman. And the brand he will be in charge of is 3, 2, 1. ECW. This could have been just actually scripted, him being in charge of ECW. And finally, our last of our 4 competing brands will be helmed by 3, 2, 1. Mick Foley! Okay, I'm about to get CBT'd super hard in this challenge because of the power cards at play. And Mick Foley will be in charge of 3, 2, 1. NXT. So, going off of what I remember, I have Sonya Deville, who gives you, I think it's all the power cards that are available in the shop with this week are free, as well as NXT 2.0, which I think is, you can sign 3 contracts for like a discount or for free. Paul Heyman, who all of the promos are, I think, free. And ECW's unique thing is that on any week besides week 24 or 25, twice a season they can choose 3 champions from a random brand. You cannot use them that week. And finally, Mick Foley, whose unique ability is he injures, I want to say it's 2, could be 3 superstars. I want to say it's once a season. Cannot be used in week 24 or 25. And NXT 2.0 title matches are better for 1 week. So now that we have confirmed that, we're just going to leave everything on normal. The only thing I will do is I like to use a custom draft pool because I like to do a My Universe every year, so I have a ton of cause, and that's just fun to see. One of the new things they've added with 2K24, match unlock. So as we level up like our ring and our social media presence and shit like that, we'll unlock more match types. So with this, we'll start the draft.
The rosters are about to change. It's WWE draft time.
That is so true. As you can tell, basically it's like any sports
Let's
draft.
see who WCW picks first.
To go over the basics of all the stats here, you can see the wrestler's name. Right next to that name, that little 15. That is their ring experience. It just says, it's basically like a level system in this game. You can see if they're a good guy or a bad guy, how much their contract will cost, what class they are, how popular they are, and what their stamina is. So now I have to pick someone really good. Oh my god, Randy Orton is on. Nope.
WCW
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt. A new show is
No,
ready to let
timeout. Bray
in.
Wyatt was
You
on the
want a
table
tough
for the
guy like
draft.
this
It
to
is a
start your brand
no-brainer.
with. NXT is up with their first pick. WCW getting
Next
ready
up,
for
I need to pick a
number
very
2.
popular female to lead my women's division. Preferably, I like to get at least two level 15s, just because they're super popular off the bat. I want to get Rhea, honestly. And I might, you know what, fuck it.
WCW selects.
We're getting Rhea Ripley in
And Mommy
here.
has a new home. The GM picked Ripley. Nobody tougher on this brand.
There goes Randy
Great
Orton.
second pick.
R.I.P. Charlotte Flair headed to
Who will be
NXT.
the third member of WCW?
Now I get to start sorting my class so I can find a good matchup for a Batman. Yeah, as you can tell, I have a bunch of cause in here, which can, like Randy Savage, specifically when he was in the NWO, just kind of sprinkled in here. You'll see him in the draft. There's Darby Allin. I gotta go down all the way to fighters. So we got the Beast, Bison, Canberra, Damian Priest, David fucking Blake. Let's fucking go. This is my personal call that if you go head over to Tornado Valley Wrestling, their YouTube channel or their Twitch, sometime tomorrow, I think it's 9 p.m., they're hosting a pay-per-view. David Blake is actually competing in a match, triple threat for the Intercontinental title. And it's amazing I actually got him in this draft. Next up, we're going to find someone for Rhea Ripley to fight, so I need to go down to a fighter. I need to find a good guy for them to fight. There's Maddie Sabin, Maxie Dupree, May Valentine, Mitchin. Oh, that's it. Damn, there is like nobody here. We'll pick up Maddie Sabin.
WCW drafts Madison Sabin.
Alright, and then I want to focus on my men's division for a bit.
WCW back up, ready for pick
I need to get
number
a
5.
giant for all the good ones to get taken. I'm gonna go with fuck it, I'll bring in Gunter.
WCW picks Gunter. A statement pick, drafting the ring general.
This man is set to accomplish big things.
NXT back to the podium for their 5th selection. WCW moving on in the
Alright,
draft.
now we move on to a cruiser for him to fight. Christian Halo, Cruz del Toro, Hannibal, Joaquin Wild, Santos Escobar. Really, I could get the entire LWO here. Like, minus Mysterio. 256,000 though for rings. That's a level 10. That is actually kind of worth it. Fuck it.
WCW
Christian Hale.
chooses Christian Hale.
The Extreme War Room debating ECW's next pick. NXT ready for their next selection in this draft. WCW looking to add to their haul with this pick.
Alright, now I'm going to pick up another Bruiser Fighter combo. But this time, I'm going to switch up their rules. I'm going to get a bad guy Bruiser. So we get Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey. I'm going to go ahead and get Mark Coffey. He's more experienced.
WCW picks Mark
A level 10 for 100,
Coffey is on the
for like
menu as this GM
160,000. That's a damn good deal.
Just pure iron will and
No,
untapped
we didn't get
potential
Batman.
on this brand.
I'm crying. We will not have Batman.
Who's going
on
next to where the
WCW.
big
We
boys
can't have
and
my
girls
Sting
play.
allegory. Alright, so we got the Beast Bison, Cam Bear, Dean Ambrose, Jacob Cass, James Moore, Carl Anderson, literally Ric Flair. Alright, you know what? Fuck it.
WCW
We'll get
draft.
Shield era Dean Ambrose in here.
A make or break pick for the land of extreme. The NXT GM weighing their options here. A major decision
We're
for the
gonna pick up
WCW general
one
manager.
more male wrestler, because I do like to get a specialist just to have for just general purpose matches. You know what? I'm gonna get one of my other OCs, Zarkev, in here.
WCW selects the specialist, Zachary Vader.
Could be a make or break pick for NXT here. And you gotta wonder who's next for WCW.
Now we go over just actually, okay, I am not developing much of a cruiser thing over here because they just took all the giants. So I guess we're picking up Raquel Rodriguez.
WCW picks Raquel Rodriguez.
And Raquel is going to stand tall on this brand.
She's going to be a big player here very soon.
WCW back at the podium for their
God,
next
I
pick.
could listen to this draft music all day. So I could get Alexa Bliss or Tatum Paxley. I'm just gonna go Tatum.
WCW
Save a little
selects
bit on money.
Big Tom Patch Lee.
Good lord. That whoever made the Tatum
NXT
Paxley
weighing
call
their
really
options
had to
here
work
for the
around
next pick.
her
Who's
ring
the next
announcement.
pick for Team WCW?
Oh, that's 202,000 for a level 15. Fuck it, that's kind of worth. Considering Ronda Rousey's on that level for nearly 400 grand. Yeah, I'm gonna say go all out with Isla Dawn, get a little bit cheaper of a fighter for her to face, and if I can afford it, a specialist.
The GM giving her a
And I
chance
say
to
that
reach
this will
new
be
heights.
our WCW roster to start out in Season 1.
Here's the hungry talent looking to break out on NXT.
Right,
Lots
NXT
of great
has finished
talent
up their
remaining for
draft.
WCW. Let's see who they pick.
Maxine Dupree. Yeah, we'll pick up Maxine Dupree.
WCW selects Maxine Dupree.
Ooh,
With all
now
this
I've got a
talent, this is
choice.
going to be a
Do I
competitive
go
brand.
for the specialist, or do I save the 100 grand
Look
to
at
get
the
the week
talent
1
picked by
arena
this
upgrade?
GM. Lots of great talent
Yes,
remaining for
ECW ends their
WCW.
draft.
Let's see who they pick.
I mean, what's the cheapest specialist I can get? 111 grand or 150 grand? Nah, I'm gonna say this is the end of our draft.
Look at the big boys
There we
and
go.
girls on the
We have now finished up
WCW
our
roster.
WCW draft.
And here's the lineups
We have
after the
Gunther,
draft.
Rhea Ripley,
Let the
Christian Hale,
games
Bray
begin.
Wyatt, Tatum Paxley, Dean Ambrose, Matty Sabin, Zarkev Vargas, Raquel Rodriguez, Maxine Dupree, Mark Coffey, David Blake, and Isla Dawn. And now we load into week 1. That is the perfect time for Shane to come in. Tonight is the night, the debut show. We have high hopes for you. With the roster we have, I think we'll do okay. Good. I'm expecting big things at WCW this season. Make it an amazing show. This is Triple H, our commissioner. He just gives you weekly goals for power cards. Bang, bang. You see the plans you have at NXT this year. It's going to be something special. Our roster is amazing. You only wish you had Roman Reigns at WCW. No offense, but I'm gonna crush you like a bug. I am offended. So now I get to choose my starting champions. Bray Wyatt will be the world champion, and David Blake will be the, this is WCW, so I think it's the United States champion. I typically don't ever really do tag divisions, that's typically because I don't have the members for it, but I might have, you know what? Yeah, because I'll do it. I'll give a tag champs. We'll go with Dean Ambrose and Christian Hale being our starting tag champs. I definitely don't have enough for a women's tag champ. And actually, I have like just enough, but I wouldn't be able to do anything, so I'm gonna say no. And we're gonna have Rhea Ripley be our women's champ. We'll get some power cards for getting some high-rated people on the show. And welcome to the home screen. Here's our match cards for the first week. You have the opener, the mid-cards, and the main event. You try to have the opener and the main event be your better matches, as well as 3 slots for promos, which can be anything from self-promo for getting their popularity up, a call-out to raise a rivalry, changing a bad guy from to a good guy and vice versa, advertising. Superstar goes down in popularity but gives money. Charity, the reverse. Spend money to gain popularity and gain fans. And yeah. And you can also do things like tag team calls or like training to raise ring XP, which if I go into Rhea Ripley, you can get damn casket match specialty. That's based. But you get different perks the higher they go up, which is they just get ring experience pretty much from just being in matches. One of the things I can show off, as you can see by the concert hall unlocks, with every upgrade you get, up to, I think it's tier 4, yeah, tier 4 and everything, you unlock different match types. Like, for example, I would have to get tier 4 in advanced effects in order to unlock the casket matches that Rhea has a specialty in. And if I wanted to get special guest referee, I gotta get social media ads. But first things first, we're gonna get the concert hall. Now you'll notice, there's a little box next to the money. That is assets. You generate 1 asset a week, so you can't just like give yourself $1 million and then just start buying out upgrades, because you won't have the assets for it. Over here, like I showed earlier, you can manage the whole roster. You can go to the talent scouts if you want to look for different levels of ring experience, what their gender is. You can also see some of the local talent pop up here. In here is the power cards. Here's the 2 I get for being WCW and Tyler Breeze. Here's the 2 I earned for the thing, as well as a shop that I'll occasionally sell any, except you'll rarely see me buy any. So now to set up our opening match, I say we have a tables triple threat match for the title. Where we will throw, not Bray, wrong champion. We're gonna throw David Blake. Actually, we'll just do Zarkev. We'll have David Blake and Zarkev challenge in a tables match for the US title. Our main event will be Bray Wyatt taking... Ooh. I goofed up my title placement, didn't I? I'm a fool. This is why you pay attention during the draft. I've accidentally made it to where these 2 are the only compatible fighters. So I'm in a double title situation. Alrighty then, I may accidentally create a double champion in my first episode of WCW. We're going to put them in an Extreme Rules match for the title. I guess my opener will have Rhea Ripley facing... Ooh, actually I have 2 options here. I'm going to do Maddie Sabin, because I'm biased towards people I like. We'll put them in a tables match. We'll then have a tag team match of Christian Hale and Dean Ambrose versus Mark Coffey and Gunter. And to round out the card, I'm gonna have a triple threat between Isla Dawn, Maxine Dupree, and Raquel Rodriguez. And I have unintentionally created a 15-10-5 combo of wrestlers. I wasn't even trying. And then we'll have Zarkev and actually just do self-promos in the meantime. And something special I only really do for the first episode of every season, as well as the PLEs. We are actually going to watch an episode of WCW instead of just hitting that simulate button. I'm going to hit this spectate button, and we are now going to genuinely watch the Rhea Ripley versus Maddie Sabin tables match. And we're also starting in Reno. That's funny.
It's Chelsea.
And here she comes. Maddie Sabin.
Is a tables match, and it's for the WCW Women's Championship.
Now,
Introducing the challenger
I guess he's still
from
talking.
Asgard, Madison Sabin.
Here we go, gentlemen.
But,
Huge title
oh my
match
gosh, I
coming
forgot
up,
to
and
turn
a
the
huge
commentators
opportunity
off.
for the
But,
champ to prove to
fun
everyone
fact
that there
about our
truly is
lovely
none
Maddie
better
Sabin
in all of
here.
WWE right
In my
now.
other save file, the one that I didn't delete when I started this, she remained like an undefended or undefeated women's champion of WCW for like a solid 20 weeks straight, like pretty much most of season 1. She was just undefeated
Every week,
in
Ripley
every
just
title
gets more
match.
ruthless. How do you prepare for that?
You have to be mentally prepared as well as physically for a master class in brutality.
Once these intros are over, I'm so turning them off, because I would rather commentate on these.
One of the most dominant
Now it's
forces
time for one of my favorite female wrestlers.
Rhea Ripley, the Eradicator, is here.
God, I love the stuff that she does.
And introducing the champion, representing the Judgment Day from Adelaide, Australia.
I love how it says representing the Judgment Day, but the Judgment Day is split between like 3 different brands, I'm pretty sure. Because Damian Priest and Don got signed.
Presences WWE has ever experienced in either division. She strikes pure, unbridled fear straight into the hearts of her opposition. Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
almost
she does.
impossible not to second guess yourself when you're taking on Rhea Ripley. She can just seem unstoppable at times.
I think Ripley has done all she can to cultivate the aura of fear. There's a mental aspect to her game that you can't overlook.
Rhea Ripley is ready for the nightmare to begin.
And there we go. Oh, I can hear the child chanting Rhea. That's fucking amazing.
Tables match time.
And here's the part where I pause the game, and then I find out I cannot turn the commentary off. God damn it. Alright.
Guys, rules are simple. You beat your opponent once you put him through a table. We know the WWE Universe is primed and ready for this one.
Absolutely, Michael. We constantly hear the chants of, "We want tables," and tonight, here they are. It's weird. I swear I constantly hear chants of "Fire Saxton," and I haven't heard anybody do anything about that yet. I never heard those chants, Corey.
Damn. They're just getting rude as shit on commentary. Oh, does
She's
Maddie
in the ring
Sabin have
now.
something planned? She re-enters the ring without the table, and Rhea Ripley grabs her and starts dragging her towards the ropes before she can even get a chance to fight back. Oh, and wrenching her arm into the ropes. Ouch.
The champ put a lot of strain on their opponent's arm there.
And an Irish whip sent to the
Set up in
corner.
There's return
Ooh,
fire on
but
Rhea.
Sabin fighting back. And now she sends Rhea into the corner.
Looking to send their opponent into the other
Setting-
turnbuckle. Oh, reverses course.
And a clothesline into the corner.
Clothesline.
And watch your neck.
Oh my god, what a neck snap.
Stop. Strong.
Maddie showing absolutely no mercy for her
No
opponent.
count out as she takes
Coming
this fight
outside,
to the floor.
finally grabbing that table, but tossing it aside. You know what? She's decided she's not done with Rhea yet. And a running clothesline sending Rhea straight to the floor.
The end game of a tables match
She
is
exits
essentially
the
adding
ring.
insult to
Maybe
injury,
now she's
Cole.
decided
She'll do well to avoid
she's
as
had
much
enough.
injury
Rhea
as
rolls out to
possible
meet
from
her
this point on.
and just gets beat with the chair. As
And
Maddie
back into the
sets
ring
up
she
the
goes.
table in the ring, Rhea stalking her opponent, grabs her, the table falls. Sabin fights back though. And Rhea reverses the Irish whip, slides under her opponent and hops over them. And a drop kick on the return off the ropes. As Rhea goes to grab the table and Sabin drop kicks them as Rhea will roll to the ring as the chest recover. But then just get the table thrown at her. And then Sabin decides this isn't enough tables and throws the other table right in the ring. Rhea will pick up the table only to get caught with another running clothesline. And Sabin just unleashing a load of strikes and a hand-to-neck breaker. Oh my god.
Impact offense like that is exactly what you want to do in a title fight.
Escapes in a
Sabin
nick
just
of time.
absolutely
She heads into the ring.
relentless against the current women's champion.
Corey?
Oh, and
I think they're looking for the
looks like they're
Romero
trying to
special.
lock in the
Going
Canary
over.
special. There it
that's it.
is. But Rhea quickly fights herself out of it. Well, she goes to pick up the table. And Sabin setting up a springboard drop kick, absolutely just sending the table halfway across the ring. Such a powerful blow. And a swinging neck breaker to top it off. Sabin is proving she doesn't want the championship. She just wants to hurt Rhea, tossing yet another table at her. But Rhea fighting back, proving this champion's not down and out just yet, sending Sabin straight to the floor and rolling at the ring just to chase her down. As Sabin comes in running, Rhea retreats back into the ring, grabbing the table. As Sabin enters the ring, the game glitches out. The hit doesn't count. Rhea against the ropes. Sabin slides under and hops over. Oh my god, and connects with the Tornado DDT.
The effects of this match are showing on the champ.
Might want to start setting up some tables before this match gets out of hand.
Oh, and herring pull. I cannot speak. Hair pull slammed straight into the mat. A sit-out slam by Sabin to return. This could be a very even match still. Oh my god. A bulldog. That's crazy. Sabin just throwing chairs at Rhea repeatedly. She is just absolutely brutalizing the champion as she gets Irish whipped through the ropes and caught with a flapjack. Oh my god. And Rhea would return that table hit from earlier, once again hitting Sabin with it and hitting her again as she tries to get up. Sabin will roll right out of the ring as an attempt to recover. And Rhea stands there waiting for her opponent to re-enter the ring for tossing the table aside. What does she have planned? Oh, and she grabs Sabin, trying to decide what to do with her, tosses her over the ropes. Sabin catches herself, ends up across the top of the rope, a stunner. My god.
Rhea with a reminder that the pain she delivers is no dream.
And Rhea finally sets up the table. Could this be a chance for the champion to retain? Sabin fights back as Rhea tries to lean her up against it. Oh, and a big counter with that elbow to the knee. Oh, and a suplex straight to the floor. It looks like Rhea's trying to rub it in. But Sabin grabs her, starts heading towards the corner. Looks like Sabin doesn't want to end this match just yet.
Solely focused on picking a corner.
Oh, and kicking her leg while it's tied around the ropes. And it looks like Sabin might be trying to set it up. Leans her against the table. Could this be it? And a Hurricane Rana through the table, and Maddie Sabin is the new WCW Women's Champion.
WCW Women's Champion,
capture card just starts exploding. Oh my lord. I hope that doesn't come up on stream right now. I'm recording it. Just kind of died for a second. And there we go. And it was a 3.5-star match. And there we go. We now begin the reign of Maddie Sabin, as she will grow a rivalry with Rhea Ripley. Zarkev will gain 2 popularity points, and we move into the tag team match of Christian Hale and Dean Ambrose, the current reigning tag champs, versus Mark Kofi and Gunther.
Here we go, guys.
There he is, Christian Hale, one half of the current tag team WCW tag team champs.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from the City of Angels, weighing in at 225 pounds, one half of the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Christian Hale.
The WWE Universe is on their feet for this superstar.
They are ready for unapologetic
Delta,
high-intensity action.
I would be shocked if we saw apologetic in-ring action of any sort,
And
Byron.
there he is, Dean Ambrose, the other half of the current WCW tag team champs. God, I fucking love the Shield so goddamn much.
Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 228 pounds, one half of the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Dean!
This puppy dog loyalty from this superstar has to go away. It's become a detriment.
There's nothing wrong with having people you can trust in this business and being someone others can trust too.
Woof, woof. Spoken like a true puppy dog, Saxton.
And there he is, Mark Kofi.
Representing Dallas from Glasgow,
I don't think he is. I did not get the other Kofi name.
38 pounds, Mark Coffey.
Mark Coffey knows how to hold it down. An NXT UK Heritage Cup winner. An NXT and NXT UK Tag Team Champion. Mark drops whoever comes his way.
And just think of the trail of decimated bodies Mark spread across the world in the name of Gallus. Mark Coffey is a vicious brawler who is not intimidated by any opponent or type of match.
Mark Coffey's all about mauling you on his way to the top of the mountain, and I'm here for it. Make way for the ring general,
And there
Gunther.
he is,
6'5",
Gunther.
nearly 300
The man who
pounds
took the
of pure
Intercontinental
malice.
title for far too long.
Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Gunther!
Gunther's all business. There is very little wasted motion in this man when he gets going.
Well, there may be roadblocks in his path, but Gunther's dominance has shown no signs of slowing.
Record-breaking reigns with the NXT, UK, and Intercontinental titles. He's put away main eventers and future Hall of Famers while defending those titles.
Dominant, proud, superior. Gunther is a true classic, a true throwback to a bygone era.
Looking to remake this entire industry in his image.
And we're about to see the next step in that plan here tonight.
And here we go, tag team action in store.
There's a science to being a successful tag team, and Cole, I would know all about
And
it.
he goes for the pin. No,
Wow,
he kicks out.
Could
a
be in
very
search of a
quick
second win
one
now.
count by Christian Hale, looking to already put this match away.
Oh my gosh!
Tags him in.
And Dean Ambrose tagged in and just going to town on Mark, leaving no chance for the challengers of the titles to win.
Will this be enough? A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here.
And that was obviously not a part of Mark's strategy. Oh, God, that hurt.
Tag is made.
Alright. And Gunther getting tagged in, quickly putting Dean Ambrose over his arm, going into a firing carry and dropping it straight onto a turnbuckle. He decides to take a little bit of a breather outside the ring, but Dean Ambrose punishes him and hits him with a pile driver. Good lord.
And that looked like a terrible landing. That might have caused some serious issues. We'll have to see what happens.
Oh my god, and Dean Ambrose just no mercy for those who would threaten the tag champions.
Every single part of his body. You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Here he comes off
And he
the
goes to tag in Christian Hale. And they will both immediately whiff.
Hooked up
And DDT. Oh, Christian Hale looks to be planning something.
Setting up.
Oh, and a drop kick straight to the face. Holy shit, and then a moonsault off the turnbuckle. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, but not enough to put Gunter away just yet. Ooh, and a mean forearm straight to Gunter's face. Unleashing just a furious blow of strikes, but Gunter reversing with a body slap of his own, and he grabs Christian Hale, and oh, he almost plants him in the corner, but Christian Hale manages to fight back just in time. Oh my god. And then a Cody cutter from the turnbuckle.
Striking with a knee.
Mark Coffey will try to reach out for Gunter, trying to encourage him to tag out, as Christian Hale will walk over and tag Dean Ambrose back in. And the team of Mark Coffey and Gunter have just been on the ropes since the fight began. Dean Ambrose whipped into the corner, and Gunter will finally be able to tag in Mark Coffey. Could this be enough to swing the momentum in the team's favor? And a wicked clothesline from Dean. Quickly punching out Gunter before returning his efforts to Mark. Just laying absolute waste to the team as Gunter will try to get his friend to tag, but will be caught and interrupted by Dean, who's just unleashing havoc on Kofi. And he'll quickly tag in Christian Hale once again, making sure to stay fresh for the fight. Once again, Christian Hale will begin with a whiff. The Irish whips Mark against the ropes. He goes under, he goes over. And he hits him with a drop kick, turning to his feet, but being met with a big boot by Kofi. He will then proceed to re-tag in Gunter. Holy shit, and a double stomp. Meanwhile, Kofi will strike Christian Hale with a punch. Christian will just blow it off there and put Gunter in the corner and hit a drop kick straight to his face.
And yeah, it's about time to heavily consider
the tag team champs have just been absolutely unrelenting as Gunter just gets set up in the corner. Oh my god, and Christian Hale and Dean Ambrose will tag team attack Gunter. Oh, and Dean Ambrose attempts to set out the pile driver again, but gets countered by Gunter. He's looking pissed. He's looking to plan something right now. Dean Ambrose just puts him against the ropes and gives him a mean body chop and wrenches his leg across the ropes. And it looks like Gunter is just completely caught off guard. Oh my god, the arm lock set in. Gunter though, quick to fight out of it.
Before things got more disastrous for him.
As Gunter sets up a swinging net breaker to return the favor. Could this be it? Could Gunter finally start getting the momentum back? All he needs to do is try to reverse whatever Dean's throw at him. He might get the momentum back, but Gunter once again getting set up in that corner. And once again, they will be tag team attacked by Christian Hale and Dean Ambrose. They set him up and flapjack straight onto the back.
All measured up.
Drop kick to the
As Christian Hale will put another drop kick, but Gunter will make the hot tag. Mark Kofi coming in, only to get set up for a super kick to the face by Christian Hale. The team of Kofi and Gunter just cannot catch a break, and oh my god, the choke slam, could this be it? That was a near fall. It could be it. Kofi and Gunter could make the ultimate comeback in this match, as Kofi decides to take out his rage on Dean Ambrose for tag teaming Gunter, not once but twice. Oh my god, and a suplex right off the apron. To Christian Hale with a double stomp, returning the favor for attacking his partner, as he will Irish whip him back into the ring, bumps them into the ref. And Kofi will make the hot tag, and Gunter will be the next person to come in. Oh, and Gunter is setting it up. A driven down slapjack. That's crazy. But Christian Hale, not dead yet, kicks up. Oh my god. Christian Hale just took Gunter's finishing move and survived. Oh, but Gunter's not down and out either. Fighting off Christian Hale, and he looks like he's about to set him up in the corner. And it looks like Kofi and Gunter will finally return the favor, and they will double team Gunter. Ooh, a double axe hand straight to the back. Oh, and Mark Kofi is stalking him, and there it is. He's setting it up. Ooh, and the bionic elbow. 1, 2. And Christian Hale is still living. He refuses to let this team beat him, as Kofi will tag Gunter in to finish the job. Gunter dragging Hale over the ropes. Oh, and the repeated forearms to the back. Oh, he follows it off with a... Oh, never mind. Christian Hale fights out of a body slap before it could even make impact. Then he sets Gunter up for a snap suplex. As Christian Hale finally gets the chance, he tags in Dean Ambrose, who's already fresh from the suplex, but will just get shotgun drop kicked by Gunter. Gunter not letting Dean try to set him up in the corner again. Fights out of it. Oh, and he tries to set up his suplex again, but gets countered. Oh my god. And a brain buster. But Mark Kofi rushes in and breaks up the pin. Dean Ambrose will just send that man to the floor, as he will tag in Christian Hale to try to finish the job. And Christian Hale looks like he'll set his opponent up on the ropes. And drop kick straight to the floor. Dean Ambrose will now be tagged in. It looks like Christian Hale, while the ref's not looking, will throw Gunter back into the ring. As he even delivers a mean kick to the back of Gunter. Grabs him by the head. Oh, and just slams him straight into the mat. And then slamming his leg into the mat, just absolutely focusing all his effort on breaking Gunter. But Gunter's still fighting back. He's still got life in him. And he grabs Dean Ambrose by the neck, starts dragging him toward the corner, and he slams him in it. And it looks like it's Dean Ambrose's turn to get double teamed. They'll set him up to go against the ropes. And a flapjack to return the one that they delivered to Gunter. Followed up with a falling elbow by Kofi. Oh, and just savagely beating Dean Ambrose. But he's quick to his feet. And he hits a suplex on Kofi. Dean Ambrose quick to recover. And Dean Ambrose setting up the ropes. He goes under. He goes over. And Kofi hits him with the snap powerbomb. Good lord. Not powerbomb. What's the word? Slam. And Dean Ambrose got Kofi on his back. The ref is in the way. So he just slams him to the mat. And Dean Ambrose will pick him up and he'll send him up to that corner.
Left by the
Could this be
turnbuckles.
another tag team?
Here's
Yep.
a tag.
Looks like they're going to double team Kofi once again.
Opponent off the ropes.
And a slapjack to return the one delivered to Dean.
He has to be at his limit now.
Not what you want to see by any means.
Drop kick hits
And
the
another drop kick by Christian Hale, just wearing down his opponents again and again. Yet another kick. Good lord.
step ahead.
And then a double stomp, just refusing to let Kofi have a chance to breathe, and he hits his leg with a DDT. Christian is just not letting up on Kofi. He sets up for the pin. 1, 2. Ooh, and 2.5. He barely got his shoulder up in time. Christian Hale's just in disbelief. He ducks under the punch, grabs him by the legs. Oh my god, around the world, Hurricane Rana. And Darby Allin will take from the skies, hitting a shooting star press. But Gunter will break up the pin, and this match will go on.
Oh my God.
And a springboard moonsault. He will go for the pin once more. 1, 2, and 3. Christian Hale and Dean Ambrose are your winners in an extremely close tag team match.
Here are your winners.
This pairing paid strong dividends with an impressive tag team win.
That's about
And
as
the tag
perfect an
team
example of
champs
tag team
remain
wrestling
on
you're ever likely
top.
to see.
And it was a 2-star match. That was not mediocre. What do you mean? They'll go ahead and start a rivalry. Tatum will go ahead and give her promo and gain literally no popularity. Then we get our triple threat match between Isla Dawn, Maxine Dupree, and Raquel Rodriguez.
Behold the modern day witch.
Dawn gives me the creeps.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland,
Isla Dawn approaches every match with zero fear because she's the one to be feared.
With her villainous intentions and mean streak, she's probably right about that. Don't let all the theatrics distract you from the fact that Isla Dawn is as vicious as they come.
No doubt about that, Cole. Expect no mercy from Dawn in this one. Here comes the #1 gal from the Alpha Academy.
A model student in more ways than one.
and her opponents. First, representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxine Dupree.
A woman who joined WWE in search of the top modeling talent, but is now competing alongside the Alpha Academy.
Well, once you find a model like Otis, you really can't get any better.
I'll have to take your word for it, Saxton.
Please do.
I have to admit, sometimes Maxine pulls off moves that leave me speechless.
Would you say that you've been shoosed?
I would not.
Oh, man.
NXT, Rodriguez won the first ever Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. We're the first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
Well, Cole, you can bet Raquel has some more firsts in store for the main roster.
There is no shortage of toughness and determination in Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel isn't afraid to pick a fight or finish one.
Hey, I respect that about her. She's willing to put herself to the test.
Alright, and here
Both these superstars
we
have
go.
their heads on a swivel for this triple threat match.
You ain't kidding, because there are 3 competitors,
Ooh,
and
Lisa
there's
don't
also
quit.
no
Needs the gut to
disqualification,
take out
which means
Raquel
things
as
have the potential to
Maxine
get
will hit.
very chaotic.
Ooh, at least will attempt to hit Isla Dawn with a clothesline to get countered and set up for Raquel to hit the sidewalk slam. Isla Dawn. Ooh, the Irish whip to the corner. And a big old jump straight into the corner. And now she'll put her hands on Maxine Dupree and hit her with a clothesline. But not done yet, picking her up again. And yet another one. But not done yet. Bam! Big number 3. Only to catch a boot from Isla Dawn. Each woman is just battling to see who can beat the shit out of Maxine Dupree more. And Raquel gets trapped in the corner. Oh, but Maxine finally strikes and hits the Bulldog on Isla Dawn. And starts delivering kicks to Raquel in the corner, but countered and kicked to the face. Raquel sends Maxine across the ropes and hits her with a rolling elbow. Quickly sending her attention to Isla, who's just re-entered the ring, hitting her with a clothesline and kicking her in the back. Maxine quick to strike. And it seems like whoever's not in the fight is just always waiting, ready to kick whoever wins the brawl. And Isla picking up Raquel, putting her over her shoulders and slamming her into that turnbuckle.
Dupree showing no fear, no intimidation.
Maxine on the outside trying to regenerate her stamina, comes back into the ring and catches Raquel in the middle of their attack. Isla Dawn just starts striking her for it. I guess, could this be a spot gone wrong? And hits with a follow-away slam. And Raquel just picking up Isla Dawn and slamming her in a monster plex. Good lord.
And no countouts means she has the whole outside to play
And it
with.
looks like Raquel's got a kendo stick. I repeat, she has a weapon. Oh my god, and Isla Dawn barely getting it out of her opponent's hands, but Maxine Dupree grabbing a steel chair and running over. And Isla Dawn catches the chair as Raquel is Irish whipped across. Oh my god, and what a sharpshooter of an aim. Just chucking that chair, and Raquel Rodriguez hitting a suplex on Isla Dawn. Maxine Dupree quickly picking up dominance as she fights off Raquel's attempt to grapple her. Isla Dawn comes over, wants to get a piece, and throws her into the ring. But right after, Raquel Rodriguez will attempt to swing her into the ring. Isla stops her, starts unloading some strikes on her own. Gets her up on her shoulders. Ooh. Rally Buster on the outside. And Isla will end up getting Irish whipped in. So Maxie will take advantage to immediately start doing blows to her opponent. Maxine, no discriminator though, quickly moving her attention to Raquel, hitting her with a brutal dropkick. Isla returning the favor for that attack as she rolled into the ring. But gets caught off guard by Raquel Rodriguez hitting a mean clothesline. Each woman is still battling for complete dominance as Raquel will hit the first, then she'll hit the second. Last but not least, the third clothesline. Maxine Dupree sets up Raquel and spears her in the corner, begins to stomp her down as Isla rolls out the ring in an attempt to recover. Could this be Maxine Dupree's chance to take the lead? And a diving foot stomp coup de grace. Countering Isla with the weapon and slamming her to the ground. She goes for the pin. Raquel is still stunned. But before the 1 count can even go up, Isla pushes her off. Isla set up in the corner. And Maxine hitting the splash, readying herself.
Maxine Dupree.
She's setting herself up. It may be time.
I can't believe we're gonna see this out of Maxine.
The worm.
This is incredible.
And there it is, the caterpillar.
Can she score the pin?
Tries to go for the pin, but Raquel will break it up. She will not allow Maxine to pick up the win that easily. Slamming her head into the turnbuckle, she sets her up in the corner. And just repeated spears straight into the corner and beats her on the back as she goes down. Turning her attention to Isla, swings her into the ropes. She goes under. She goes over. And hit up with a follow sideways slam. 1, 2. And a near 3 count as Maxine Dupree was distracted trying to pick up a weapon. She'll quickly turn her attention to both of the women in the ring. Fighting Isla Dawn till she flees, but the face lock applied and Raquel will hit her with immense power on that spin. And another monster plex to Maxine. Raquel will pick up the kendo stick and attempt to throw it at Isla, but the ropes catching it for her as she gets into the ring. Maxine and Isla eyeing each other up, trying to fight each other. And there it is, a Hurricane Rana for Maxine. Raquel starting to get to her feet. Maxine trying to strike her, trying to stop her. Raquel fights it off, grabs her by the neck, starts wrenching her over to the corner. Well, this leaves Isla Dawn open, and there it is. Well, Maxine Dupree pulling herself out of the corner will not allow Isla Dawn the easy victory. Oh, and the high angle suplex. Isla Dawn going in for the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. This would have been a lucky fall with Raquel still trying to recover herself outside the ring. Calling for her opponents to exit the ring. And Isla Dawn just absolutely brutalizing Maxine Dupree, only to catch a dropkick of her own from Raquel. Oh my god, the torture rack applied into a neck breaker. Good lord. And Raquel is stalking Isla, waiting for her opponent to get to her feet. Oh my lord, the power bomb. Goes for the pin. Maxine Dupree grabbing a kendo stick returns and will put the offensive straight to Raquel, sending her to the outside of the ropes.
No fear, no intimidation.
Raquel will recover, re-enter the ring, only for Maxine to strike her down again. Brutal faces to the punches to the face. And another one. Could this be it? 1, 2, and 3. Before Raquel could recover, Isla Dawn will pick up a win in the women's triple threat match. Isla Dawn will be the dominant one in the Euro 2-star match. This is not mediocre. That was high quality entertainment. I said faces to the punch that one time. And finally, our main event, Bray Wyatt versus David Blake. If David Blake wins this, he will come out as the double champion of WCW, and if Bray retains, David will be stuck with just the US title. I can't wait. It is literally going to be my favorite wrestler versus my wrestler.
Yeah, now we're talking.
And here he comes. There he is, your WCW United States Champion, David the Rockstar Blake. Bam! And just in case you forgot which title he holds. Oh, fuck, that showed up in the capture card. Ignore that. I definitely was not saving a screenshot to use as the thumbnail. You didn't see that. There you see the symbol of his famous band, the Rock Hard Cult. You can catch him at concerts, performing, wherever you find WCW.
And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will have quite the hill to climb in this one.
And look at the confidence in his post. It's almost like he knows that he will be walking out a double champion, and the first double champion in WCW history.
He has kicked down the door of Bray Wyatt, but now we find out if he's truly ready for the battle.
That was such a good quote. I wish I came up with that. Holy fuck. And here he is, the Firefly cultist, the Funhouse friend, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
Just unfathomable dangers dwell within Bray Wyatt.
And it seems as though Bray has slowly been losing the battle to contain that danger.
Yeah, that's a frightening thought for the entire WWE Universe, including Wyatt himself. It's really hard to know what to make of Wyatt. There's a darkness at work here.
A darkness that has swallowed Bray Wyatt whole. A chill hangs in the air.
Oh my god, the crowd is chanting, Wyatt's gonna kill him. Wyatt's gonna kill him. Wyatt's gonna kill him.
The following champion versus champion contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the WCW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 228 pounds, the WCW United States Champion, the Rockstar David Blaine. his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WCW Heavyweight Champion, Bray Wyatt.
Look at the adjective. Championship.
Yo, that's so true. It is an adjective. And here we see the two highest stars in WCW.
WCW was the biggest
Going
competitor
head to
to
head
WWE
in
for
the
nearly
most
2
brutal
decades,
match
even
type we
eclipsing
have, the
WWE's
Extreme
popularity for a long time.
Rules.
So winning a WCW branded title is a big deal.
Oh, they called it where the big boys play for a reason. To be a champion in WCW meant you were among the best in the world.
You're right, except for the times that movie star and the writer won the title. Otherwise, it's pretty much been the best of the best.
You know, that's so true. Good lord, the headbutts in the corner to David. And then just choking him out. Ref, I understand it's Extreme Rules, but he's just straight up being choked. And Bray rolling at the ring, and it looks like he's looking for a weapon. And he'll pull out a steel chair, threatening David to come out the ring as David will roll out calmly.
He's back into the
They
ring.
go in the ring, and David, caught off guard, hit to the back with a steel chair. Oh my god, and Bray Wyatt quickly counters the attack from David with a Fez press, just absolutely wailing on
Nothing
David.
but blind rage.
And a senton off the ropes onto David. David needs to fight back now. And there it is. He just needs to fight back and gain momentum. And a swing. Oh my god. Springboard forearm. 1, 2. A 2 count already. Could this be the night David becomes double champion? And sets him up. Ooh. Quick fastball punch. The Irish whips Bray off the ropes. A knee in the midsection and a boot to the face. He grabs him, sets him up, and a knee. David just not letting off the gas. He knows what happens if he lets off the gas. Bray will just press it harder. And he sets him up on the top rope. What's David thinking here? Oh my god, he steps up on the ropes and gets caught by Bray. Sister Abigail, this could be it right there. 2 count. But David still in this fight, refusing to give up yet.
This could be good.
Oh my god. The crowd chanting how they want tables as Bray pulls out the sledgehammer. And David hitting a clothesline, grounding Bray. And he sets him up for it. Oh my god, the go-to-sweep. 1, 2. But Bray not defeated yet either. And it looks like David tried to get the sledgehammer out from underneath him and couldn't get it. And David will send Bray back down to the ground. And it looks like Bray has been split open by that brutal knee. Holy shit. David setting it up, but reversed. Oh my god. Bray is still in this fight as David tries to come to his feet. And caught with a mandible claw. My god, could this be it? 1, 2, and 3. Bray Wyatt will retain the title as David Blake is nearly murdered in the center of the ring. He bled to keep the title, and good lord, will he keep that title. Bray Wyatt. In a 3.5-star match that will somehow not cause a rivalry. And that is how we will close out the first week of WCW. We're not watching all these matches because I don't have 4 hours, but it looks like on NXT 2.0 it'll be a tags champ between title match between Joker and Cameron Grimes versus Giovanni Vinci and Humberto Carrillo for the opener. Then Laurie Kay and Piper Niven in the mid-card. In the mid-cards, they're having a women's tag team championship match between Spartan Sensica, Natalia, and Bloody Mary, and I actually don't know who that is. I think that's Dakota Kai. And the main event is some guy I don't know fighting Finn Balor for the NXT title. Go ahead and simulate show. Over on ECW, Batman and MVP in a one-on-one match for the television championship. I think it's Ludwig. Is that Ludwig? Yeah, it's Ludwig Kaiser against Hannibal Shaw. Shayna Baszler versus... I actually don't know who that is. I think that's Alba Fire. And the main event is the WCW Tag Team Champs, Solo Sikoa and Veer Mahan versus Randy Orton and Jake Blundell. And on NXT, the North American Championship, I think it's held by Raju versus the Giant. Midcard has, I don't know who that is, fighting Omos. Io Sky against Tamina. And the main event, a tag team championship match between Venom and Butch. And I have no clue in Roman Reigns. Now we go to our weekly ratings. Ooh, and we put up a stiff competition. We had the best mid-card, or the best opener. We were tied for second place in the mid-card. Tied for second place in the mid-card again, and then we put on the best main event. And as you can tell by the drama curve, basically, you want your opener and your main event to be your best matches, and you want your mid-cards to be just a little worse. So, yeah. Here's where we see the weekly report, where you can see our revenue report, did we gain or lose money, as well as our fans, how did our score do, as well as show notes where you can learn, where I can see basically just fans reacting to WCW. So we got a good show tonight, hashtag WCW. Great win for Christian Hale. I dropped my controller, fuck. I would like that back. Great win for Christian Hale. He absolutely mopped the floor with Kofi. Maxine Dupree and Raquel Rodriguez both had chances to win that one, but easily took it in the end. Tonight's WCW started strong and ended strong. I liked it. No one can accuse WCW of repetitive matches this week. They mixed it up a lot. Dean Ambrose and Hale have absolutely no chemistry as a tag team. I'd beg to differ. Funnily enough, it's actually David Blake himself saying Bray Wyatt caught me on a bad day. It'll be a different story next time. And a new champion, Maddie, takes the title from Rhea Ripley. Really liked tonight's match with David Blake and Bray Wyatt, one of the better pair of classes in the ring. And Bray Wyatt himself will say, David Blake couldn't keep up with me tonight. Hard work and talent always pays off. And now we will see how we are doing in the weekly ratings going into week 2. And it looks like we are number 1 by about 3,000 fans. And immediately I've been hit with Back Alley Crew. Alright. And Scouted. Alright. Mick Foley, I love you in real life, however, dear God, in this game, I fucking hate you. Alright. Rhea Ripley, I'm not happy about losing my strap last week. As former champion, I'm enacting my rematch clause. I want a championship rematch against Maddie. Nobody else better get a shot at the women's title before me. Sure problem. Sure problem? Sure no problem, I should say. That is another thing that if you look in the center, you'll see the little morale smiley face. You actually have to manage your wrestler's morale. And one of the biggest ways is they'll ask you for things like, for example, Rhea's using her rematch clause, so if anybody else, if I were to be like, you know what, for my main event, I want Maddie Sabin. Where did Maddie Sabin go? There she is. But I want to do a championship match against Tatum Paxley for some reason. She would lose morale and be more likely to leave WCW. But I think with all of this recorded, I think this is a pretty good place to leave off our first episode. Going into our second episode, we'll probably do all the way up to Hell in a Cell. This one's obviously going to be a bit of a longer episode, or at least shorter, as in we're only doing 1 week, but longer because we actually watched the matches most of the time, unless it's a PLE, I pretty much simulate it. So, yeah, I'll see you guys around. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.